African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On progress of special military operation on the 29th of July, 2024. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue to carry out a special military operation. The North Group of Forces has engaged manpower and hardware of the 150th Mechanized Brigade, 71st Jaeger Brigade, 36th Marine Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, 103rd and 127th Territorial Defense Brigades of Pavlovka, Konstantinovka, Sumy Region, Staritsa, Okremovka, Volchansk, and Tikhoye, Kharkov Region. 5 counterattacks launched by assault groups of the 42nd Mechanized, 57th Motorized Infantry, and 92nd Assault Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine have been repelled during the day. The enemy's losses amounted to more than 220 Ukrainian troops, 2 tanks, 1 Turkish-made Kirpi armored fighting vehicle, 3 pickup trucks, 1 German-made 155mm Panzerhaubitzer 2000, 1 152mm Jayat-B gun, and 1 122mm D-30 howitzer. In addition, an Enclave and electronic warfare station, a US-made and /TPQ-36 counterbattery warfare station, and an ammunition depot were destroyed. The West Group of Forces has improved the situation along the front line and defeated formations of the 14th, 44th, 115th, 116th Mechanized, 3rd Assault Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, 110th, 112th, 125th Territorial Defense Brigades, and 12th Azov Special Brigade in the vicinity of Symkavka, Petropavlovka, Berestovoy, Kharkov Region, Nadia, Makievka, Lugansk People's Republic, Terny, Torskoy, Donetsk People's Republic, and Serebryansky Forestry. 3 counterattacks launched by the 66th and 67th Mechanized Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. The Armed Forces of Ukraine losses included up to 480 Ukrainian troops, 2 tanks, 1 US-made M113 armored personnel carrier, 14 motor vehicles, 1 152mm St-B howitzer, 1 152mm D-20 howitzer, 1 122mm Gvozdika self-propelled artillery system, 2 122mm D-30 howitzers, 1 UK-made 105mm M119 and 1 UK-made 105mm L119 guns. Moreover, 4 field ammunition depots were destroyed. The Southern Group of Forces has taken more advantageous lines and positions. They have engaged manpower and hardware of the 23rd, 24th, 28th, 54th, 72nd Mechanized, 59th Motorized Infantry, 79th Air Assault, 81st Airmobile Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and the 117th Territorial Defense Brigade close to Verkhnekamenskoye, Bondinoy, Chesavyar, Katarinovka, Krasnogorovka, and Maximilianovka, Donetsk People's Republic. 2 counterattacks launched by the 5th Assault and 46th Airmobile Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine were repelled by Russian troops. The enemy's losses amounted to up to 570 Ukrainian troops, 3 motor vehicles, 1 US-made 155mm Paladin self-propelled artillery system, 1 US-made 155mm M777 howitzer, 1 152mm St-B howitzer, 3 152mm D-20 howitzers, 3 122mm D-30 howitzers, and 1 UK-made 105mm L119 howitzer. In addition, an Enclave and electronic warfare station and 5 field ammunition depots were destroyed. The Center Group of Forces liberated Volchy, Donetsk People's Republic, and improved the tactical situation. Russian troops inflicted fire damage on the 31st, 32nd Mechanized, 68th Jaeger, 1st Tank Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, 109th and 241st Territorial Defense Brigades have been hit near Drozhba, Toretsk, Novgorodskoye, Rozovka, Ivanovka, Novogradovka, and Novosielovka Pravaya. Donetsk People's Republic. 8 counterattacks launched by the 47th, 53rd, 151st Mechanized, 114th Infantry, 95th Air Assault Brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, and Light Brigade of the National Police were repelled during the day. The enemy losses amounted to up to 400 Ukrainian troops, 1 tank, 3 armored fighting vehicles, to include 1 U.S.-made Bradley infantry fighting vehicle, 5 motor vehicles, 1 U.S.-made 155mm M777 howitzer, 2 122mm D30 howitzers, and 1 100mm Raptor anti-tank gun. The Vostok Group of Forces has improved the situation along the front line, inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of the 72nd Mechanized, 58th Motorized Infantry Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, 102nd, 123rd, and 128th Territorial Defense Brigades near Vodyanoye, Prechistovka, Makarovka, Donetsk People's Republic, and Guliapol, Zaporizhzhia region. The enemy suffered losses of up to 130 Ukrainian troops, 1 tank, 5 motor vehicles, 2 UK-made 155mm FH-70 howitzers, and 1 US-made 155mm M198 howitzer. The Dnieper Group of Forces has engaged the 65th Mechanized, 141st Infantry, 128th Mountain Assault Brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, and the 35th Marine Brigade near Novodanilovka, Lobkovoy, Kamenskoye, Zaporizhzhia region, and Tyazhinka, Kherson region. The armed forces of Ukraine losses amounted to up to 85 Ukrainian troops, 1 infantry fighting vehicle, 5 motor vehicles, 2 US-made 155mm M777 howitzer, 1 Anklavin electronic warfare station, and 2 field ammunition depots. Operational tactical aviation, unmanned aerial vehicles, and missile troops and artillery of the Russian groups of forces have neutralized 1 Ukrainian Su-25 ground attack aircraft, 1 ATCR-33S, and 1 Skal-M air traffic control stations on the airfield, and hit clusters of enemy manpower and military hardware in 127 areas during the day. Russian air defense systems shot down 2 French-made Hammer-guided bombs, 5 US-made HIMARS projectiles, and 68 unmanned aerial vehicles. In total, 631 aircraft and 278 helicopters, 28,647 unmanned aerial vehicles, 556 anti-aircraft missile systems, 16,714 tanks and other armored fighting vehicles, 1,392 MLRS combat vehicles, 12,535 field artillery guns and mortars, and 24,178 units of special military vehicles have been neutralized since the beginning of the special military operation. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.